What's up, Dons, and welcome back to another week of CCTV. I'm Nick, and we've got plenty to cover, so let's get right into it. Quill and Scroll Honor Society is meeting today at lunch, so if you're interested in journalism and media, stop by Drexel 120 and grab yourself a churro. Also, Brisa went over to the cafeteria to interview the good people working, so let's take a look.
Hey Dons, we're here at the lunch tables to get a behind the scenes of the cafeteria. Let's take a look to see all the hard work the staff puts into our meals.
Awesome, guys. This is Mustafa Jalil, and I'm the one that runs the kitchen. What we did last year is we got rid of some of the old stuff. We used to have a double deck oven, a steamer, and then another fryer. And then we upgraded some of the stuff just so we could cook a little bit more fresh. So what we did here, we put two six burners right there, a 6-foot flat grill, so we can actually cook all the chicken, all the burgers, everything over here. And then this is all for the chicken tenders, fries, everything over there. But let me show you guys inside real quick, and I can show you what's actually made in-house, what's frozen, and what we don't make. But all the hot lunches, everything is made fresh. Chef makes everything from the rice to the vegetables to the marinade, all that stuff is all made in-house. If you look inside the fridge, it's pretty full of all the vegetables, all the meat, everything that we would do for the breakfast burritos on the right-hand side to all the other salads right straight ahead, sauces, everything. If you look in the freezer, other than some of the frozen meat, the only thing that's really frozen are the cookies and then the chicken tenders. Other than that, regular frozen meat and everything else, the bread and some other things. But the French fries, other than that, the stuff that you guys do eat, the hummus, the chips, all that stuff, we make in-house.
Everyone's been dying to know what the secret ingredient for the cookies are. Can you tell us?
It's Mama's kitchen, so it's gonna be made with love. The secret ingredient is love.
Oh. Hey Dons, I'm here with Max, a student that works here at the cafeteria. How did you sign up to work here?
Well, there's two options. You can either ask Moose, or you can sign up on the Cathedral Catholic website.
And what's your favorite part about working here?
Definitely the free food and being able to see my fellow students when they go up to the lunch line. So that's pretty cool.
Awesome, thank you.
As you can see, our staff puts lots of love and hard work into all the food, so make sure to show your gratitude and enjoy the food.
Thanks, Brisa. Also, graduation is right around the corner, so Joseph got a better look at what to expect.
Let's hear from Mrs. Bailey about how the ceremony will be structured this year with COVID. Will there be a limited number of family members and guests allowed at the ceremony?
Yeah, because we're still in COVID restrictions, we do have a limited number of guests who can attend. We're waiting currently on whether we can include a few more guests per student, so that information will be coming out pretty soon to parents and students.
If family and friends can't attend, will they still be able to watch the Mass and graduation ceremony?
Absolutely. We are going to live stream both events, so family and friends who are at home can tune in to our YouTube channel.
And are there some students that will be graduating virtually?
Yes, we do have some students who are living abroad right now during this COVID year, so they will be virtually graduating. We'll read their names and then send them all of their graduation paraphernalia later.
What additional COVID precautions will be taken for the ceremony?
Okay, so we do have extra spacing between our students who are sitting on the field. They're not sitting so close together, so we have about 3 feet. And then we will ask our guests to sit with space between each household. And then, of course, we still have to wear masks to the event.
The practice for the ceremony was held on May 7th. Are there any additional information that will be sent out to seniors and families before the actual ceremony?
Absolutely. I have the training material that I used on the 7th for the students who attended graduation practice, but not all of the students could attend, but are still planning on being there. So I need to make sure that I send out their training materials. And then I have more information for parents. It's more specific for them, and guidance on how to check in, because there has to be a check-in system, and how to register their guests and where to park. All the necessary details have to be sent out. So that'll be coming out very, very soon.
Seniors, stay tuned and check your emails for more information.
Thanks, Joseph. The drama program is preparing a musical tomorrow night called Emma. So here's Michael with more information.
Well, it's been different in every way possible. We weren't able to rehearse together in the same room. We weren't ever able to work touching props or touching the same microphones or costumes. You know, we had a lot of COVID protocols we had to abide by. So this production was completely rehearsed virtually, and every shot was filmed individually. Every character was not actually in the same room with the person that they were interacting with. So really challenging in a lot of ways. Well, you know, we had an almost entirely new cast, people who had never played leads before, which was really exciting. So that's like any other year. But not being able to be in the same room or feel the energy that you feel with a live audience, that's probably been our biggest challenge, is trying to dig down deep and find that magic within ourselves has been a challenge.
Thank you, Ms. Wilson, and make sure you guys check out the Instagram page for fun facts about the play.
Thanks, Michael. Now let's head over to sports to get an update on scores and your Don's athletics on campus.
What's up, Dons, and welcome back to CCTV Sports. Today we have a few updates on the scores for games and a few key players, but also some deeper inside looks for two of our strong men's teams. To start off, the men's varsity baseball team has accumulated 6 wins overall, but did take an unfortunate loss 2-6 against Saints. Let's hope to see the boys bounce back in their next game. The men's lacrosse team traveled over to La Jolla and won 19-9 on Tuesday, bringing the boys to a 3-game win streak. To hear more on the squad, let's hear from Ava.
Hey Cathedral, I'm Ava and I'm here with Eddie on boys lacrosse. So Eddie, being a sophomore on varsity, who do you look up to the most?
I believe I personally look up to Coleman Smith because the way I see him play, his vision, his dodging ability, his passing, I want to be like him. Like, I want to be able to pass and play like him.
So coming off your big win against Santa Fe Christian, what did you guys do well and what can you look to improve on?
Honestly, I believe what we did well was we did well on the transition side of the field, and we were able to have more grit than them and want it more than them. What I believe we could also improve on is our communication offensively and defensively, and our offense being able to hit the target more when we have the looks.
So I know you guys are 9-1 right now. What are your goals for the rest of this season?
Honestly, with 3 more games coming up, nothing less than 12-1 and winning CIF for the school.
Well, good luck and congrats on the boys lacrosse team.
Thanks, Ava and Eddie, for hopping on with the crew. The women's basketball team is now 12-3, and they had their most recent game against the now 11-3 La Jolla Country Day team, in which they won in close fashion, 57-49. Great job, ladies. Let's see the strong performances continue in the next match on the 18th against Sarah. Now, the track and field teams for both the men's and women's teams have been performing wonderfully in all previous meets and have broken a few sprinting school records. To hear on the team of elites, let's pass it over to Alex.
Hey Dons, I'm here with track and field distance co-captains Matthew Martinez and Chris Laney. So Matt, what are the big meets left this year?
Meets left, we have league finals and CIF.
What are our chances of winning those?
We're looking pretty good. We're putting in the work every day, so I think we have a good chance to win.
Obviously, we're counting on everybody to try hard and do their best, but some of our star players that we can really count on are Blake Levy, Bryce Brock, Elaine Hobrock, and Cappy Coleman.
What track and field events does Cathedral participate at in the meets?
So we participate in jumps, distance, hurdles, sprints, and pole vault.
And throws.
Now let's go meet our star athletes.
I'm here with Bryce Brock and Cappy Coleman. Bryce, tell me a bit about the events you're in.
For sure. I run the 100 meters, the 200 meters, and the 4x1. The 100 is a real short and powerful sprint. You don't really have time to think, so it's a lot of fine-tuning and mechanics and technique. The 200 is just basically 200s, but you're running one of the 100s on a curve. So I'm just taking the speed, but then also incorporating speed endurance and just bringing those two together.
So Bryce, you are the school record holder
Yes.
for the 100 meter.
Yes.
What is your time and how much did you beat the previous one by?
So my 100 meter time is 10:56, and the previous school record was by Elijah Lloyd, and it was 10:08, and I beat it so about 0.3 of a second.
So Cappy, you're second in the state for your time in the 300 hurdles. What other events do you do?
I do the 100 hurdles, long jump, and 4x1 relay.
Thanks, Alex, for the update. Coaches, a quick reminder. If you want your team in the broadcast, make sure to fill out your team's information and scores on MaxPreps. And look out for emails that might be shot your way in the future. Thanks for checking into this week's update. We'll see you next time on CCTV Sports.
Thanks for tuning in this week, Dons. We'll see you next week right here on CCTV.